Hello, everyone. It's me, Crystal, your Oracle card reader. If you are seeing me, this is your sign, your synchronicity. You ask God, Angels, Universe for a sign, and that is me. Today, we are going to use my new Oracle deck. Um, and I'm pretty excited. I've used it before and I love it. So, if you are staying here, you are consenting to your reading. That means you give me permission to give you a sign of synchronicity, all right? So, what I want you to do is ground yourself. What you are going to do is take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Set your intention in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, I want you to think of one or two. Actually, one, two, or three. All right. One, two, or three. All right. 1 second. We have our deck one, two, or three. All right. So we're going to get started with card number one. All right. That is Purification. Hold. When I see this card, oop, it is jumping on my hands. When I see this card, this is telling me along the lines of um, black. Black could be significant, black cat, or this could be like you are considered like outcasted in a way, but not in a bad way. This is more of purifying your energy, getting rid of negative energy. That's usually what black is for protection, guidance, and things like that. So, right now, maybe you're going through this transition of that, and just knowing that you're feeling and sensing more people, or even things that just don't make sense for you anymore, and you're kind of just stepping away from it, and you're kind of supposed to do that right now. So that's card number one. Let's turn it around for card number two. All right, card number two, we have the Blue Lotus. Okay, so what is the Blue Lotus telling us? So for me, looking at this card, I see two lotuses that are full in blue right here. I see the sun and the moon. This could be night and dark. We have a lot of different transitions. And then we have a cup in the middle here with water. So that's like either you're a water sign or this is like a wish fulfillment. That's usually what cups mean in like tarot. So maybe this is like a lotus. A lotus flower usually comes from murky waters, kind of dirty. And like what I'm seeing is five is also on here. So this is talking about changes. So you've overcome a lot of obstacles and you've been changing. And it's like day and night for you, and people aren't really understanding that, but it's part of your journey. So trust your intuition in all facets, and know that what you're going through is important for you, and it's going to be really beautiful when you keep going the direction that you're seeing. Okay, because we don't always go back and think of all the bad things that we might have went through and encountered, and we see it as like problems and obstacles, which yes, that can be it, but there's always a greater purpose and meaning behind it, right? All right, card number three. I'm going to flip this around one more. All right, card number three is St. John's wort. Let's see. Okay, so first things first that's standing out in this for me is, I'll try and cover the card a little bit. In the back, if you could see, there is a house that is on fire. On top of that is deer and rabbits and a bluebird. So what I'm seeing from this is maybe within your home you didn't find peace. That could be why it seems like there might have been either fire, that element, like burning down, building back up. Maybe you feel like in your home it didn't feel balanced, and now you're kind of going through that motion. Um, and then the deer is like always like rebirth or freedom when I see it. Rabbits, um, I always think of like fast moving sometimes. So there's two. So this could be coming in quickly with this transformation. The bluebird, it could be like sight, seeing things different, gravitating in a new direction. And then it says two, which would be two for me is like February. Maybe this transition fully goes through, or the second. St. John's wort that's coming in, and this is talking about radiance. So maybe you were really down with a lot of things that were going on, and maybe you're either wanting to move, thinking of a move, or rebuilding in your home. Maybe you're changing things in your home. Maybe you're thinking of selling your home, or like I said, that transition of some sort. But this is all good transitions for you, and it's looking peaceful. Like I said, you'll see the animals. I'm trying to cover her card, but it's pretty good for you. So even if it feels uncomfortable, it's something that you're gonna do for right now. And yeah, St. John's wort, if you're aware of that herb, that can actually bring you a lot of peace. So maybe for a long time you weren't feeling that peace and comfort, but or you were in like a sad state, this is kind of going to amplify you, make you feel better in many different ways, okay? So I hope this reading resonates with you. Take what does, leave what does not. And as always, if you could choose anything, I hope you just be happy. Bye.